to be done.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome everyone to this very special press conference for the biggest, most epic match of the century, maybe even in CAW. You all know me, I am one of the well-known names in CAW. You may have heard of me from YouTube, known as IRONWOLF Network. I do gaming videos, live streams on games and stuff. I keep people up to date on PS5 news. But we're not here to talk about YouTube.
And now, please help me welcome the box office hit and global phenomenon, Kevin Impact. And now, please help me welcome the King of Legends and JTV Z Division Champion, SHENDUN.
'Cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown, and there ain't enough room for us, but we're gonna go, it's about to go down. So you better start running, so you better start running, so you better start running, 'cause I'm coming right now, 'cause I'm coming right now. But the math is talking with us.
Oh, now we get into it, boys. And SHENDUN, we will start with you. First question is, you are stepping into the ring with the most profound and biggest name in JTV wrestling history, Kevin Impact. There has got to be pressure resting on your mind, knowing that you have never put the streak up against someone like him. What is your reaction to that?
Of course, there's always pressure on me when it comes to JTV wrestling. If there's no pressure, no tough competition, or real challenges in JTV, the King of Legends wouldn't be here in the first place. I could have just went to a different show that has real challenges for someone like myself. I'm always pressuring, you know? Wondering why? Because I always challenge myself every single day, and in JTV I always succeed. I always prove everyone wrong. I prove them that I am the real deal around here. Since day one in JTV wrestling, nobody believed in me. They heard that I'm an indie guy or a league guy, and they thought that I'm just another rookie guy that joined to this pro wrestling circuit. And I showed them what that league guy, rookie guy can do, and that rookie guy is known as the King of Legends. The man with a passion, the total package, the history maker and breaker, and the career effector. Many people knows how I am. I like to go after the top guy, to go after a man that he thinks he's the best around, the icon, the legend, because the reason why I am here is because I want challenges. I want real competition. That's how I am. You might be wondering, why Kevin Impact? Why him? Why not somebody else? Simple answer. He's the biggest star in JTV Wrestling right now, isn't he? He's probably the most toughest challenger I could find, isn't he? So why not going after Kevin Impact? Had him on my list since day one in JTV. When I came to JTV, when I faced Troy Jackson. When I came to this JTV Wrestling, my first match ever, they put me against a monster, a beast. That man is Troy Jackson. The man used to be the television champion at the time. He held the title probably over 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. Long time. Long time. And they thought, oh, there's a new guy that joined and he gonna get squashed. Or maybe I got my ass whooped in the beginning, but what happened later? What happened during the match? I beat Troy Jackson. And that was a shocking moment. But then I continue match 2, match 3, match 4, having this undefeated streak. And they're slowly getting everybody's attention. Which is exactly what I wanted. Which is exactly how I planned it. Why was that a plan? You might be wondering and asking. Because I want to keep those Mega Rush guys notice that there is a tough competitor. It's coming very soon on the Mega Rush roster, on the main roster. And especially for one man, I want him to get noticed. And that man is sitting next to me. The Egghead, Kevin Impact. At the time I don't know what happened to him at the time. Maybe he was retired or stepped out from the arena, or maybe he got injured. I'm not sure exactly. But I still gonna make that man to come back for one main reason only. And that is for him to face me. Because I know that I am going to be the most toughest challenge that he ever faced anybody in JTV or the Power Arc community. I knew it. And I know that I am the toughest one. That I am the hardest and the most dangerous guy that ever going to step a foot against Kevin Impact. But I kept on winning and doing my thing on the NEXGEN roster, and then I got an opportunity for the Z Division title, the main championship for the NEXGEN roster, and at the time the champion was King Wolf. King Wolf, I thought that he was a real deal, you know. I thought all the championship that he won was earned, but actually all of them was handed, which was a very disappointing to me. And I never really respected him then. Even though right now, he copied my moves and copy other stuff that I do, which is fine. He's a fan of Shendun, right? He's a big fan, you know? Let him copy. Let him do it. Let him do it. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm smiling because, there's somebody actually, if they cannot do things by their own, they can do stuff like what I do, okay? So he was talking a lot of crap that he thinks that I'm nothing, that the streak doesn't mean nothing to him, but that actually was a lie. The reason why, because at Chemical War for the Fatal 4-Way, he planned on to jump me. The match was between him, me, Billy Ray Dog, and Maverick, and he spoke to Billy Ray Dog to jump on me to break the streak. So you do give a damn about the streak. So that was a lie. Good job. But what happened? When I get jumped, I was playing smart. When I played smart, I had a plan of strategies, and that strategy worked. And what happened after? I eliminated every single person in that match. And I hurt King Wolf's feelings. That he hated me. Probably hated me at the time when I won the title. But then he came at me saying, oh, congratulations and all that. I don't feel that him saying that, I don't think and I don't feel that he said that by the heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. But anyway, enough about King Wolf. He tried to jump me and he failed. And that was a message for Kevin Impact, that no matter how hard you try to stop me, how many people that try to jump me, it will not be enough to stop me. And that was a message for him. And then I carried on, faced Maverick. Maverick wanted his payback, that he believed that he can beat me one-on-one. Then I gave him the title shot. I gave him the opportunity that he did not really deserve, but I gave him the shot since he really wanted it so bad, because I want to prove to Kevin Impact that I can beat anybody that ever comes to my way. And I beat that boy Maverick. And later on tonight, he became a clown. Ouch. I kind of affected his career. And also Wolf, at the time when he lost every single title. He lost the total championship event against Corey. He lost all the title opportunity, the world championship opportunities, because of me. And then later on, I faced the boss of NEXGEN, which is Troy Jackson. The biggest match of the NEXGEN roster history. Troy Jackson versus SHENDUN. The streak versus the title reign over 2-3 years. 2 championships were all on the line. The television title and the Z division title was probably the biggest rival and match that I ever had so far. And people thought that is done for me, because Troy Jackson came out strong against me. Came out strong and destroyed everybody in his way, in his path. Cassidy Dream, D. Johnson, Bobby Young, and so on. And people thought that is it for me. Because the last time, at the time he lost, it was against me at the debut match. But when he came back strong. And he defended the championship against me. And people thought that it was done for me. But no. I put Troy Jackson down. I still had the streak going, and I won 2 championships, and that was a message to Kevin Impact, because at the time when I won that title, I felt that I knew that I am one step closer to the main roster, Mega Rush. And after a few months later, at Snow Showdown, I announced that I'm going to be a part of Mega Rush roster. And the first time when I came to for the show, Kevin Impact, I bumped to Kevin Impact accidentally. I did not mean to go after him, because there was a situation going on between me and Tommy Hawkins at the time. And I got an opportunity to talk to the man face to face. But this is not the first time I went to his face. At Mega Rush 114, when he came back, when he was hosting the show, Kevin Impact, I went to him face to face, and I told him that I am here, that I got my eyes on you right after when I won the Z Division Championship. And that was a big message that had been sent. I've been sending him a message a lot, but he kept on ignoring it. But when I came to Mega Rush, he noticed it. He knew that I was not joking around. He knew that all this talking was not a joke. I was serious. I really want to face that man right there, because I want a competition. Face to face, I issued him a challenge, and he is a man that accepted the challenge. In my NEXGEN days, a lot of people saying that, what if the top star of NEXGEN versus the JTV legend? Wouldn't that be crazy? Of course. Here we are, right here and right now. We're sitting here in this beautiful building doing a press conference. Why? Because to promote the match. I guess that's what's best for the business. Yep. I respect you a lot, Kevin Impact, and I do mean it. I respect all of the things that you've done in JTV Wrestling. If it wasn't for you, I don't think JTV will be a thing. Kevin Impact been here over 2 decades. Very impressive. Something not anybody can do. And he still compete. He still has the passion. And I respect him for that. You got many nicknames, Kevin. You got the global phenomenon, the box office hit, the JTV legend, as I called you the JTV legend because you are the JTV legend. And I would like to give you another nickname, Kevin Impact. And that's from me to you. To me, you're like the heart of JTV wrestling. You're like the heart of JTV wrestling. You're like the final boss of Mega Rush. But those two nicknames, the last two nicknames that I give you, won't be yours for long. Because as I defeated Troy Jackson, the final boss of NEXGEN, now I am the final boss of NEXGEN. I am the king of NEXGEN. We'll go head to head to the final boss of Mega Rush. Sounds cool, huh? It is cool to me. Sounds crazy. But I can promise you that at Vendetta, I'm not only going to beat you. I'm not only going to be the final boss of Mega Rush, but I also will become the next heart of JTV Wrestling, because you are looking at the next biggest thing in this company has ever been, and I'm busting my ass to be the greatest of all time in JTV Wrestling. Not the, or one of the best, excuse me, one of the best. No, I don't want to be one of the best. I want to be the greatest of all time in JTV Wrestling, and possibly in the whole Power Org community, and I am going to achieve that goal. You may ask, Shendun, how confident are you that you're going to beat Kevin Impact? How confident am I? Since some of you guys want to know how confident am I, that my streak is not the only thing going to be on a line against Impact, but also my Z Division Championship. I will put my championship on the line against Kevin Impact, and that's how confident am I that I'm going to beat him. There you go.
So now, Impact, can you tell me what is your reaction to Shendun? This is a man who has never been defeated in JTV history.
Okay, well, first of all, who the hell are you to question me, Wolf? Who put you in charge? See, the way I look at it, you're making it seem like I'm the one that's got to step into the ring with Shendun. Shendun's the one that's got to step into the ring with me. Shendun's the one that's got to beat me. See, I don't need this match. Shendun needs this match. He wants to sit there with his hands on his lap. He wants to talk about his accolades. He wants to tell his story. Wants to try to act like he's a big shot. The moment that man walked in to JTV, he was running around acting like his shit didn't stink. Running around acting like he's going to take everybody down and nobody's going to be able to stop him. So the thing about Shendun is he's allowed that streak to climb up to his head. And it's so far up his head and so far up his ass that it's almost consumed him. That streak will be the death of Shendun. Because the moment he steps into the ring with the box office hitting the global phenomenon Kevin Impact, and the streak ends, and he feels that Black Death eating away at him like a parasite, he's going to understand what it's like to feel death approaching. And when you feel death approaching, there's nothing like it. It's a fear to some, it's a rush to others. But inevitably, in the end, everybody goes away. Now you see Wolf, Impact on the other hand, the impact is inevitable. Before we were here, there was impact. There's impact now. And when we're all gone, there's going to be impact. That's going to be a hell of an impact. This man wants to sit here, since we're doing the talking, let's do the talking right now. This is before the ass kicking. Let's get to the talking. He wants to tell a story. Let me tell my story. Because for 20 years, the box office hit and global phenomenon has been running the game. I've been right here in JTV Wrestling. I didn't have to go anywhere else to become a mega star. You didn't see me in COH. You didn't see me in FAM. You didn't see me anywhere else. I didn't need to go anywhere to make a name for myself. I became the box office hitting the global phenomenon by staying right here at JTV and helping this product rise from just a typical CAW show to a CAW conglomerate. I put this product on the map by being Kevin Impact. While Shendun was graduating high school, Kevin Impact was right here main eventing. It's a very, very interesting thing, this situation that him and I are in. And I'm not here to brag, but we are telling stories. And in the continuation of my story, take a look around, Wolf. Take a good look around. You look at that long line of guys that were here at JTV years ago. Anybody who was anybody that said they were going to be the world champion, that said that they were going to be this, they were going to be that, they were going to go to SHOWDOwn, they were going to be in the Hall of Fame. So many names that have come through this territory and this turf that promise so much, and yet few could deliver, and less men can achieve that brass ring. We talk about this brass ring from time to time. It's a rare thing. It's like Halley's Comet. Every once in a lifetime, you get a star, a mega star that stands out above every other pro wrestler or superstar, whatever you want to call it, in some franchise wrestling promotion or whatever. Few are chosen when it comes to the brass ring because only few make it to the top. Obviously, I recognize what Shendun is, who Shendun is, what he can do, and what he has done. He's come a long way. Yeah, he's been in the independents, he's been in the leagues, almost 100-time champion in all these leagues he's been in. Obviously, he was kicking ass in that system for the longest time. Made a name for himself in the territories. Everybody knows who he is. He's a big mega star. And he came to JTV and became a star overnight, they say. That's what they're saying. He became a star overnight. Shendun, the man who became the star overnight. Because just like that, boom, at the snap of a finger, this man went from being a next-gen competitor to a next-gen main eventer. This man went from being a man who got called up to Mega Rush for the holidays, his Christmas present, to being an over talent, big name in Mega Rush and in JTV Pro Wrestling. His peers, all these people that watch him, that cheer him, compare him to me and say that he is on the same level as I am. Well, what I got to say about that is 3 out of 10. Shendun is not on my level. He could sit his ass right there and tell you all day long that he's going to tear my old ass apart. He could tell you all day long about everything he's accomplished. He's got 2 belts. He's beaten this person. He's beaten that person. He teared through talent after talent after talent. But Shendun has yet to gotten his taste for his first mega main event victory. I am the biggest challenge that Shendun has ever seen in his life. The opposing threat. I am the one. Shendun's never met anybody like me. Once an asteroid comes close to the Earth, everybody starts to panic. Everybody starts to get nervous and scared because they don't know what to expect. Kevin Impact is that asteroid that's passing near Shendun. God forbid I collide with him. We're going to collide. We're going to collide a Vendetta. That's why we're here. So what the hell do you think is going to happen? Kevin Impact will muster up as many Plague of Impacts as necessarily required to put this man down. Obviously, I saw what happened when I knocked his ass down with the Plague of Impact. His ass got back up. So obviously I recognize, I'm not going to run my mouth and say it's going to take one Plague of Impact to beat this man. I now see that it is going to take multiple Plague of Impacts to kill that son of a bitch. And Kevin Impact is the guy that's willing, ready, and able to do that. This is not about me bragging or running my mouth. I am stepping into the ring with the King of Legends, this man right here, the Kuwaiti ass-kicking badass, whatever he wants to call himself, whatever. He can call himself chicken all night as far as I'm concerned. We're going to step into the ring. And I'm going to kick the shit out of him as many times as I need to beat his ass in front of his people, in front of his country. And I don't give a damn what happens. Even if a riot breaks loose, supposedly Kuwaiti people are religious people, they're nice people, they're respectful people. It's a lot of courtesy and dignity over there. But if it just so happens that Kevin Impact has got to fight himself out of an ocean, a wave, a riot of Kuwaiti people that are pissed off because the box office hit was the one to shut down their legendary hero Shendun and break his goddamn streak, well then so be it. I'm going to have to hit every one of those bastards coming at me with the Plague of Impact. That's the way I look at it. I'll fight my way out of Kuwait. And I'll fight my way out of whatever submission and pinfall or anything Shendun will throw at me. Or I will die trying. Those are the two things. One of those, it's going to happen. I've been here busting my ass for the longest time. I've seen them come and I've seen them go. So many guys that wanted to be legends, wanted to be big names. We're going to change the course of what we do, of this CAW promotion. I've seen your Jax Records, your King Leos, your Lowriders, your Jason Hudsons, your Draskels, your goddamn SYMs, Corey Flash, the list goes on and on. Ray Gettys, I mean, who else? Ryan Zodiac, Ryan Riley, whatever the hell he wants to call himself. King Wolf, you name them. There's been so many names that have come along here at JTV that have promised to get to that brass ring and to run this show. Actively, I am the oldest star here at JTV besides Corey Flash and VIP. Your Corey Flash and your VIP, they're not more over than Kevin Impact, my friend. So everybody's got their eyes focused on Shendun. It's all about Shendun. Shendun's the one. Am I going to sit here and deny it and say no? No, I'm not going to sit here and deny it and say no. Shendun might be the one. Shendun might finally be the one guy that is going to surpass Kevin Impact. That is going to stick around long enough to be the legendary King of Legends. The legendary king of all the legends of JTV, of the kingdom. Anything he wants to call himself. Stand on top with the crown on his head as the Prince Jewel. of JTV, royalty of JTV as he already is in his home country. This man right here that I'm looking at could be the next one, the only one that surpassed me, that got big enough to be the man in JTV, because for the longest time, there's been nobody, and I mean nobody, that has been able to step to me, that has been able to surpass me in popularity, that has been able to surpass me as a whole in JTV wrestling, because nobody has had the cojones and the guts to do it. You see, Wolf, all these pussies that have come along that decided to try to act like they're big shots and everything else, nobody could really hang. And if they could, nobody can really achieve the brass ring. But for some particular reason, Shendun has always chose to step to it. And I respect that. Obviously, I recognize there's plenty of talent here at JTV. Guys like Matt Dagger, guys like the Brothers in Arms and the Treasury, Karan Cook, Gorilla Cruz. Plenty of other talent that have the potential to make it to the top of what we do. But right now, Shendun is staring me face to face. He's challenging me. He's fighting me for the top spot here at JTV. It has come to this. It is a moment for Vendetta. And me and Shendun, it's going to be all hell broken loose in Kuwait. JTV comes to Kuwait for the first time ever, the first professional wrestling event ever in Kuwait like this, amigo. You can't tune out. You got to tune in. You better not miss out. So you better chip in. This match, this is the biggest match in the history of CAW. The biggest. Of all the shows in CAW, this is the biggest match of all time. There's never been a match like this in CAW this big, and there never will be again. Unless somehow, some way, all the stars in the universe align. And who knows, somehow, some way, maybe after I break Shendun's streak and I win the World Heavyweight Championship and go to SHOWDOWN, maybe I'll see Shendun again. And then it'll be the biggest match of all time, because I'll be able to top that. But until further notice, this is the biggest match ever in all of CAW shows all over the world. This is the biggest match of all time. Shendun wanted to try to step to me. Shendun wanted to decide to put his little C Division championship on the line against me. He's that confident that he's going to beat me. I'm confident that I'm going to beat you, Shendun. I'm so confident that I'm going to beat you and break your little streak and take your little title, that it just so happens that I have been named the #1 contender for the JTV World Heavyweight Championship. A match that will be taking place at a later date. Before I get my title shot and win that World Heavyweight Championship, Shendun, since you want to raise the stakes, I'll do you one better, cat. I'm going to put my #1 contendership on the line for the World Heavyweight Championship. I beat you, I take your streak, I take your title. You beat me, you take my #1 contender spot, and you take my legacy. 2 for 2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Guys, I feel like this is turning into a very hostile environment. It's just a title match and a fancy special event.
Now hold on, Wolf. Hold the damn phone. I don't give a damn what you or anybody else got to say Nobody's going to try to control me. Nobody's going to tell me when to stop. Nobody's going to tell me when to relax. All right? Now, I've already said what I needed to say. I've about had it with all this talk and shit. And I'm about ready to reach over right there and put my hands on that son of a bitch at any given time. The hell with Vendetta. We can do this thing right here, right now. And don't be eyeballing me like that, Shendun. Don't be looking at me that way. Because I'll smack your eye in the opposite direction.
Can I get security in here? These two are about to unleash on each other. Please.
I'm gonna wait for you to do something so I can crack that egghead that you got. I'm ready.
I'll gladly do something. I've about had it with this talking shit, so why don't you just stand up and do something your damn self? Or are you going to give me another speech?
Well, I'm sick of tired of waiting. I'm sick of tired of waiting, just, talk and talk. I guess that's what, like I said, the best for the business to promote our match, right? Because we want to see the whole world to see this match, because they all going to see me whooping your ass in my home country. Don't you ever think, oh, no, I'm not going to try, I will.
No, you could try.
I'm not going to try, I whoop your ass. Because don't you ever think that I'm going to get my ass beaten in my home country.
Don't ever think.
That will never happen.
That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to embarrass you in front of your entire family and everybody there. But we'd already had all this talking this entire time. You can keep laughing all you want. I don't give a shit. Ever since you came in here.
Because it is funny. It is funny.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
You go ahead.
Go ahead. We'll shut up. Don't look at me like that. We're not done.
I don't give a damn.
I'll go ahead.
I don't like to do. I don't.
Wolf, don't look at me like that. You call security, I'll throw you out that window.
Man, you don't talk to Wolf.
I'll talk to Wolf however the hell I want.
Don't talk to Wolf.
Sit down, Wolf. Sit down, Wolf.
You talk to me, because I'm the one who's gonna whoop your ass, not him. All right?
Yeah,
I'm the one who's gonna whoop your ass. You made the biggest mistake. You think you're cocky enough to put freaking the title, the more contender on the line. Really? You actually helped me there. You actually helped me there, because I am going to
Hell no, I'm the one that's going to win the match. I'm number one contender. I'm going to break your streak, and I'm going to go to Showdown as world champion.
Oh, you can't.
Top
oh,
that.
You're dreaming. Wakey, wakey, you are dreaming. You are dreaming, boy. That will never, ever happen. Only in your
still
dreams.
In your little rookie.
Yeah, boy.
In your little rookie succession. You damn right.
I'm a little rookie. Rookie.
You damn
Call
right.
Me a rookie.
Trying to step up to me.
What am I doing now? Look, what am I doing now? Yeah, you call me rookie because that rookie.
Oh yeah, who you be?
Everybody that stepped.
Who you be?
Beating everybody and defeated the man who whooped your ass at whatever event, Ultimate Showdown 3 VIP. I whooped his ass. The man who whooped your ass and took away.
Well, now you're gonna bring up VIP.
You remember that? You want me to refresh your memories? Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring up everybody, because I'm gonna show you how much pressure that you gonna have.
Son, you ain't never been in the ring in JTV with a main event caliber talent such as myself. You wrestled mid-card main event guys.
Many legends, with many talented people. And you've never been in a ring with somebody like me. You never felt the pressure, but you will. You might be cocky, but when you
damn right I'm gonna be cocky.
You will feel the pressure. You will get nervous. You will.
The only person that's gonna be nervous is gonna be you when I've beaten you and you shit on yourself and everybody in the crowd is looking at you and saying, "Shendun, what happened? What happened? The streak is over, Shendun. What happened?" That's what's gonna happen to you.
Look at you.
You damn right.
Cocky. I'm probably gonna spear you, powerbomb you, maybe hit you with a plague of impact, or maybe people are very interested to see me choking Kevin Impact.
I don't give a damn what anybody thinks, what anybody wants. I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
Isaac King, Nolan Black, no, not Nolan Black, excuse me, Maniac Black. And
look, you got a fever coming before the end of days, and it ain't gonna be the coronavirus, my friend. It's gonna be the Black Death. All right.
Black Death.
You damn right.
Plague of Impact. You, like you said yourself, you gotta hit the Plague of Impact as many as possible you can to stop it for good, because that's the hype up freaking move, the crazy move that you call Plague of Impact.
Oh, it doesn't affect me. Well,
King of Legends.
You're going to have to kill me to stop me, Shendun. You may be the future.
You gotta kill me as well to stop me, because I am unkillable, because nobody can kill me besides myself. If there was a Shendun against me,
fair enough. I'll tell you what. Enough of this chit chat shit. This is what's gonna happen, man. I'll see you at Vendetta.
No, you don't stop me from
Hey,
talking. No,
you don't interrupt me.
You don't end this.
You don't interrupt me.
Nah, I interrupt anybody. You interrupted me multiple times in the past, and I interrupted you the same way. So it's alright. It's alright. But you don't freaking interrupt me right now. This is the last moment. All right.
You know what?
Keep talking.
No, we're gonna end. This is how we're gonna end this, Shengun.
Because when we step in the ring, there will no talking. So speak your mind. Because
this is how we're gonna end this King of Legends.
Beat down.
At Ultimate Showdown, whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But the one thing that is gonna happen is I am gonna be the World Heavyweight Champion by the time that time comes along. Now, when it comes to Vendetta, Vendetta's the beginning of Ultimate Showdown for me. Okay, you can run your mouth all you want. At Vendetta,
Showdown,
we're gonna be there live in your hometown with your people.
And you're gonna get your ass whipped in front of every single person.
You got that opportunity, amigo.
The whole world
you had that chance to do that.
Oh,
you had that chance to do that. You say you're gonna whoop my ass. I say I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Your ass. What? Whip those companies' ass, and I'm gonna face a no redemption and still retain the Z Division title. And I will go after whoever going to win, Trey Jeter or freaking Mr. Amazing. I'm gonna beat their asses, and I'm gonna go to Ultimate Showdown as being the World Heavyweight Champion. And that's been my goal since day one. Been grinding, been pushing myself since day one to get this type of opportunity. But not anybody can do it. Not anybody can get those type of opportunities. Because this right here, this is the most toughest, most hardest competition ever. And I hope you can handle it. And I hope you can handle it. And like I said, billions and billions times before, I'm not only here for a fight or winning. The King of Legends is here to make histories like he always do. And I've been making histories, and I will continue making histories, whether you like it or not.
Vendetta, Shendun, it is going to take a miracle for you to walk out of there as the winner over me. I'll see you at Vendetta if you can.
Oh,
top that.
a miracle. A miracle is what's going to take to grow your hair back. That's a miracle.
Guys, that was intense. But we want to thank you all for joining us for the mayhem. And now we invite you to join us for the conclusion at the first JTV Next Gen related pay-per-view event, JTV Vendetta, live from Kuwait from the first time ever.
Everybody's got a pass.
But I look to the future.
And yet those voices still linger.
But I don't care about them.
All I care about is the score.
Something was done to me.
And I'm coming to pay it back.
every single cent.
This isn't revenge.
This is Vendetta.